Doors, doors, and more doors. How do you clean doors? That's a great question, and we're going to talk about that today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Now, today's show is brought to us by housecleaning360.com. This is a website that partners house cleaners with homeowners. Boom! So if you don't like to clean the doors in your house, you can hire a professional, and they will come clean the doors in your house. housecleaning360.com. All right, on to today's show. The question is, how do you clean the doors in your house? And you're thinking to yourself, why is it such a big deal? Did you know that the average home has 16 to 20 interior doors in their homes? It's true. Go count the doors in your home. I want to know in the notes below, how many doors do you have in your house? This is doors to the bathroom, doors to the bedroom, this is doors to the closet, and they're 6-panel doors and they're usually hollow. How many doors do you have? Now, every home has 2 doors that are unlike all the other doors in their house, and these are the 2 metal doors. One is on the garage, one is on the front door of your house. Now, on the back door in the kitchen, there's usually a sliding glass door, or there's a door that opens that has glass panels in it. So those doors are unlike all your other doors, the exit and entry doors of your house. But all the interior doors are the 6-panel doors, and they're pretty standard in most homes. So how do you clean them? Well, the good news is that because they are vertical surfaces, a lot of the dust just falls off. So booyah, we don't have to clean them very often. Now, once they're clean, you can just maintain them with the Swiffer duster. So this will be our work smart, not hard tool, and you can do this at every regular maintenance clean. So whether you're an Airbnb and you're doing the turnover service, or whether you're a house cleaner and you're doing the maintenance service, as you walk past a door, you can just wipe it down and you're good. So just a quick wipe down once it's clean. Now I say once it's cleaned because in the beginning, and this is for people that have children or pets, a lot of times from the doorknob on down, and if the kids are older, it's going to be an area that's about 2 feet above the doorknob. There's going to be a lot of fingerprints and gunk where people open the door and instead of holding on to just the doorknob, they kind of hold on to the door itself. Like they're either pushing the door closed or they're opening the door, or they put their hand on it to push it forward. Lots of fingerprints. So if there are fingerprints, there are a couple different ways we can do that. We can either do it with a magic eraser, or we can do it with something like greased lightning. Now, a degreaser is going to work, and this is great if you cook like bacon grease in your house, or if there's a smoker in the house, and there's a thick film of tar or grease that settles in the little groove of the wood panels. And so a degreaser, or if it's not that dirty and you don't have that kind of grease, just your regular all-purpose cleaner is going to do the trick. So what you're going to do as you approach the door, you're going to spray in the corners because that's where the gunk is. It settles in the corners. Then you'll use your OXO deep cleaning brush and you'll just dig the little corners out. And this is a pointy one. And so it brushes right in the corners there. And then you just take a white terry cloth and you just wipe it down and you're done. Now with the magic eraser at the bottoms of the doors, and this is true for, I hate to say this, but a lot of the doors in my house, a lot of times my arms will be full with groceries or cleaning supplies or things that I'm carrying in, and I kind of like nudge the door with my tennis shoe, so it leaves a little black mark at the bottom of the door. I hate that it happens, but it does. It does in a lot of your homes too. So the magic eraser is great for that. You got to have it wet because the magic eraser is a fine sandpaper, and we don't want to scrape the door, but we want to scrape off those black marks. And the magic eraser does wonders. And it also is great for the fingerprints around the doorknob. So if it's wet, you can use that, or you can use your spray and a cloth. But the rule is this: every once in a while, and I would suggest on a deep clean, which usually happens about twice a year, that you clean all the doors in your house on both sides. And so if you have 26 doors in your house, you're talking a bunch of panels because you have both sides of those 26 doors. It's going to take you a few minutes. But like I said, once it's done, it's just maintenance. Okay, so the good news is this: as you're doing your regular daily cleaning, or you're doing your bi-weekly cleaning if you're a professional, then what happens is if you have just a wet magic eraser, as you're going through the house and you're doing your final wipe down, you just grab those fingerprints, grab the few little marks along the doors, check the baseboards at the same time if you have it in your hand, because lo and behold, it will remove that on the baseboards at the same time. And then boom, you're good to go. So cleaning doors, it's super easy, it's super fun, and because there are so many little grooves in the door, it will catch the dust if you don't maintain it. So the secret is to maintain the doors. And like I said, it's very easy to do. So once it's clean, on the deep clean, you're just gonna dust it down every couple of weeks and you're good. All right, I hope that helps a little bit. If it does, please pass this on to a friend. And until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.